So I just received this cheesy, silly email from Patreon, actually. I love Patreon. They've been very helpful in assisting my own creative endeavors, allowing my viewers, my subscribers who choose to financially support the work that I do, the videos that I make. I've been on Patreon for a little over a year now. I have no complaints. That being said, I received an email from Patreon. Hashtag for the arts. So they say go out there, use hashtag people for the arts, and go hit up the website, peopleforthearts.org. So I went to peopleforthearts.org, brought to you by Patreon. They got it plastered at the front. This is very clearly marketing for Patreon. And it's the arts in America and the free expression they represent are under threat. Well, actually, no, because there's nothing free or expressive about forcing people to fund art through taxation. Newsflash, okay? Oh, it's about art, and look, and they even talk about democracy. They go, the time to stand up for art is now. The current leadership in Washington wants to defund the National Endowments for the Arts and Humanities for a loss of $300 million. That's a loss for artists and creators, a loss for our neighborhoods and communities, and a loss for our children and our school. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? $300 million? I'm an artist. I'm a creator. Where the fuck is this $300 million and why ain't I getting any of it? Okay, if I'm supposed to be concerned as an artist, as a creator of content, why am I not getting a check every month from the government for that $300 million? Where is this $300 million going to? And why don't I get to see any of it? This is bullshit. This isn't about art. This is about a government scam to suck money for look, if you need the government to fund your art, it's probably because your art sucks. Because if your art was great, people would voluntarily pay for your fucking art. But no, you need to force people to fund your art program, okay, by getting a massive government-forced subsidy or whatever the hell it is. So obviously your art ain't that good, okay? I have to scrounge around for pennies to get supporters of my work. And I'm not bitching for the government to give me free fucking money. Just $300 million. Yeah, defund that.
This is the finally someone with balls age. And by the way, guys, just a reminder, these shirts are now discounted. This is the last batch of these shirts I'll be printing. They were a classic during the historical 2016 Trump presidential election. I will not be making any more of these, so they're discounted. I already got the last batch. I'm selling them out, and that'll be the end of it. So if you want to get one of these shirts now while they're discounted and keep them as, I guess, maybe a souvenir of the 2016 election, get them now while it's discounted. I'll put a link to the shirt in the card above and the description below.
Defund how much of this money goes to Berkeley? Okay, seriously. How much of this money goes to fund art classes? You know, art and emotion classes at Berkeley College, okay, where they trample all over free speech, where, you know, it's all about free expression, and the free expression that the arts represent is under threat. Just stand up and fight. Okay, Patreon. So it's funny, I went to the About section for this stupid thing, and it goes, About People for the Arts. People for the Arts is a campaign that celebrates the important work that artists and creators contribute to our society. Ooh. While we are happy to do our part in the private sector, happy to do our part in the private sector, indeed, because this is coming from Patreon. Now, it's funny. It's interesting that they would mention this, while we are happy to do our part in the private sector, because Patreon is the essence of the private sector. There was no government initiative that said, Jack, the founder of Jack, here he is, Jack Conte, I'm not sure how to say his name, honestly. Jack, the founder or co-founder of Patreon, he didn't need a government mandate. He scrounged up pennies, God knows, from under his couch, and he put this grassroots business together and now it's booming and successful because he facilitated something for real artists, people who can voluntarily get paid because their art is worthy of somebody's money, not forcefully get paid through taxation because no one would voluntarily pay for their shit. Jack, the founder of Patreon, he created an innovative way for people who voluntarily get funding for their art and their creations to get funding in the first place. So I don't understand why Patreon is getting behind this stupid people for the arts bullshit. Yeah, take the money out. I don't want who needs $300 million forcefully funding art? Sounds dumb to me, man. While we are happy to do our part in the private sector, we value the role of public support for organizations like the National Endowment for the Arts, the National Endowment for the Humanities, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and more as vital parts of the infrastructure that make the arts come alive in the United States. Sorry, I'm sorry, but personally, I did not get inspired to do any of the work that I do, and I would definitely say some of my work is creative, okay? 50 Shades of Trump, for example, is just one of many examples. 50 Shades of Trump, a parody trailer I created. That was a creative thing. That was an artful thing. I didn't get inspiration for 50 Shades of Trump, that video that I did. I didn't get inspiration for that video from the National Endowment for the Arts, or none of these dumb government-funded, tax-funded organizations. This is silly bullshit. We don't need forced government art. So this is all silly nonsense. And if you go to Twitter, there's already a gazillion auto retweets of the hashtag for the arts. 112 results just over the past few minutes. And it's just like people being auto-botted. I'm for the arts because art matters to the world. Stand up for art. Here's another fucking account with the same copy and paste bullshit. I'm for the arts because art matters to the world. Stand up for art. Here's another. I'm for the arts because art matters to the world. Stand up for art. I'm for the arts because art matters to the world. Stand up for art. It's just like one after the other. It's just like bam, bam, bam. So obviously they probably come to this website and they click on a dumb button, share now, and then it gets spammed onto Twitter, and it's fucking stupid. And I'm not getting any pennies from the U.S. government, so why should anybody else get pennies from the U.S. government for art? Something as subjective as art. You know, who the fuck even decides what is art? Alright, if you look at modern art now, it's like some dude taking a crap like on an empty canvas. Ooh, that's art, so art. That's probably where, honestly, probably the majority of the $300 million is going to modern art, which is shit. As far, I mean, I'm not into art general as a general cliche term, but from what I hear, modern art is like a fucking retarded scam. So this sounds dumb to me. We don't need this shit. Art matters. Art lifts us up and makes us stronger. Oh, stop glorifying art, you shithead. It unites us, crossing borders and languages to break down walls of every kind. Art and the expression of ideas are cornerstones of a free democracy. Stop glorifying this, you idiot. There's nothing expressive or free about forcing taxpayers to pay for fucking art. Okay? While real artists, the people who care enough to scrounge for pennies, even when no one's getting, you know, when you're not getting a free check from the government, those are the real artists who ain't gonna be getting funded by the establishment. Anyways, I just wanted to spam and rant you with my views on this. These are my initial impressions, and it sounds like horseshit.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.